Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I am so excited to welcome you to the early access version of Hades 2. Now, in the interest of avoiding spoilers, I would probably not bother watching this for the time being, especially if you're still following along with the first game on the channel. I guess the main intent for this very brief project is to document how it's ultimately going to change from now until the finished product. The developers have made it no secret that the game is going to be in early access for at least the rest of 2024, but we can take solace in the fact that they are heavily considering player feedback, advice, and critiques to heart, making this already incredible game that much better, which seems hard to do even in this state. I gotta say though, I bought this game out of intense FOMO, and so far, the biggest disappointment I had came in the fact that the game is quote-unquote unfinished. It's such a shame because it's already turning out to be so much more exciting and entertaining than the first game, and that just kills me, man. Which, speaking of, let's get started.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Death to Chronos.
And from the depths of Erebus, our new adventure begins.
Vengeance for my family.
Mechanically, this game isn't all that much different from the first, although there are some pretty significant changes made to the combat and movement even. For example, your dash now has a sprint at the end of it, which is incredibly useful for the many perilous situations you will likely find yourself in. Your attack is mostly unchanged, you have your nice little starting combo and whatnot, and it functions pretty similarly to the spear known as Varatha. As for your casting, you no longer have a bloodstone that you throw out and embed into people, and instead you have an AoE attack that will slow enemies down and just let you wail on them a bit. For good measure, they also even give you a long-range attack that, while very weak, still helps get the job done. Now, the most important addition to combat made here is the addition of Omega attacks and your magic bar. By holding any of your attacks down, you can now cast magic that is incredibly powerful and devastating to incredible effect. And you'll want to keep an eye out on that bar because your magic doesn't exactly get refilled as easily as you think it would in the heat of battle. At the beginning of each room, sure, you'll be fine, but if you don't have it when you think you need it, you're going to be in trouble.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
Damn right we will. And we'll start with one of these. Probably among one of my favorites is just pinning them down and making sure that they can't be a jerk from afar. Do some of this. Stuff like that, I mean, it's fine. It's just really expensive. Go ahead and make sure they at least touch the summoning circle. There you go, and we'll be fine. You'll definitely want to find boons to help supplement your gauge, but
It's him.
for now, let's go and make our acquaintance.
Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
That's right, the god of light Apollo has lent us his might. And as much as I would like the Nova Strike, it does remind me a bit of the Stygius Blade, so let's go with a Lucid Gain. Hope it doesn't backfire.
We'll see if I need theirs.
Oh, the likelihood is pretty high there. So staying in your cast is usually fairly risky business, but it definitely can work in keeping enemies at range. There we go. You can also only have one of these at once, so you definitely want to take that into consideration before really condemning yourself to this nice little area. So I'm just gonna go and do this.
think not.
Ash is one of the many materials you'll be able to collect to help also supplement your upgrades throughout the course of the game. We'll also find things like greenery and other types of potions and stuff. Plus, we also have recent remarks here, which is pretty cool. Nice little history. Ash is very important. Arguably more important than whatever this mysterious item is. But let's go and take a look. Let's go and really spread the love here a little bit.
Spindles.
Ah, yes, the spindles. Can you guess what they do? They spindle. Yeah, a lot of our moves aren't particularly strong right now, but so long as enemies don't have shields, we should be okay, I hope. Ooh, hi. Do some of this. Luckily, they don't pose much of a threat unless you're right next to them. Holy cow. We're just getting all sorts of friendos here, aren't we? Here we go. Just gonna do this too. Okay, so we've got ourselves Psyche, used to raise Grasp to activate more Arcana cards, and we could either go for the tonic, which will increase our magical capabilities, or we can see a familiar face. I wonder what it's gonna be. Hi. Fellas, listen, why are there so many of you here? Here, I'm just gonna wait here for a moment. There we are. Just gonna run over here and just kind of take you out from afar, please. Thank you. We got even more of you over here. Jesus, the spindling. Real, man. Oh my goodness, they really don't want me to make it out of here, do they?
One remains.
Good.
The sigil of frost.
I would recognize that frosty feather anywhere.
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
Grandmother.
Demeter has entered the fight. This is interesting. Your Omega Cast deals bonus damage and follows you. That's interesting. I think I should probably empower my attack a little bit. Freezing enemies are really, really nice, so
For my mother.
I'll try to do that as we... Oh boy, they really want me to die here, don't they? It's probably going to happen. Let's not kid ourselves.
A root stalker.
Root Stalker, huh? Well, honestly not the worst mini-boss they could have given us. All we have to do is avoid the projectiles and the roots, lest you want to get tripped up and probably bulldozed over. Hopefully just go ahead and get some of our magic back. But until we're a bit stronger, this fight's probably going to be more of a slog than it usually is, just running around in circles. If you want, you can dash through the projectiles, but I like to kind of just go for the Omega hits, just because her little friend or her tail is just gonna keep following you around the arena. And freezing her is actually some pretty good way of dealing some damage too. But once that damn shield is gone, we'll actually be able to stagger her and not worry about, there we go, any extraditious damage she might cause. Here, you know what, I'm feeling charitable. I'll let you get another shot out. Or not.
Foul spirit.
Foul spirit indeed.
Hear me, on my authority.
Oh, here we go. Well, it really wants me to maybe deal more with my cast, which might be okay. But Ice Flourish wouldn't be bad. I think I would only be doing like, what, 16? Here, let's try this one. Let's go and...
Life or death.
Ah. Oh. That means I still get the effect of it healing up my magic. That's great, actually, now that I think about it. Lots of shieldos, which is not great. But does it still hurt, or do they have to be in the area? I can't quite tell. Because this might have, like... Oh no, they definitely stopped to be in there. Okay, so that might actually be playing with fish oil here. There we go. Deals a lot of damage, though. I guess I'm not mad about that. Oh, If I could do this, probably take a lot of dumb hits. Well then, I guess we'll play a little differently. Here, something like that. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't follow me for that long. Interesting. Huh. Maybe I don't like that as much as I thought. Okay, Chron, which we don't have enough money. It's the perfect amount, but I think all we'll be able to get is a taco. So let's try and grab one more of these. Maybe pick up some more materials before we inevitably die. Odd. Oop, that's not good. Yeah, that actually might be more problematic. That's alright. Grab one of those. Ladies. Ladies. Oh my god. I don't even know what happened there. Here, how about you guys just stay back. Stay frozen today.
It's no use.
Okay. Thank you. I just need to stay in there a little bit. Try some of this. Oh, what is timing? What is it? I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. Just gonna wait. Yeah, this arena is very interesting. There we go. I think we're good. 30 HP, folks. Not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, so we could either upgrade our magic or we can get some oval, which of course will disappear by the end of the run, as will this. Here, let's go for one of these. I'm doing good on regeneration, so I'm not all that worried, but still a little worrisome across the board here. I'm just gonna run away, not worry about our fine little friends here. There we go. Thank you. This guy's not even paying attention. Ugh. And we got some shields, which is not good. Oh my god. I don't like being wailed at, so if you could avoid that for the time being. There we go. Hot damn. Oh boy. Oh. Should we? Nah, I think we're good on oval for now. Assuming I survive this, let's go visit with Apollo again. I'm sure he would appreciate some company. Man, slowing him down like that is actually pretty nice. I like it. Oh boy. Gonna be tactical with how we do this. Thank you. Yeah, here we go. Oh, what do you think you're trying to do there, friendo? Probably nothing great.
Who's next?
Yeah, if I just chill in my little summoning circle, I might be fine. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop projectiles, but it's okay. We'll be fine. There we go. Frost is doing me all sorts of favors.
They're slowing down.
I certainly hope so. Well, if you would like to hang back for just a spell, thank you. Yeah, this is not good. Thank you. So let me recuperate for a second. Oh my god, here we go. This game is like, relent, damn it, you're supposed to die in the first 2 rooms. Oops. Just short. That's fine. Alright. Bet you weren't expecting to see me again so soon?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Rapidly deal damage in the area for 2 seconds? Ooh, that's very interesting. Not a big fan of revenge damage, but let's try Solar Ring. Let's see.
The might of Olympus.
So if I just do that. Alrighty then. I guess we have a health or palm. You know, let's go and take this. I'm surprised we haven't reached the boss yet, but I'm also not surprised in the slightest. Do something like this. And so it has to be the Omega Strike then. There we are. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's incredible. It's a little problematic because we won't be able to summon it again until it's done, you know, freaking out like that, but that works for me. God, fellas. cool, your jets. There you are. Here, try that too.
A centaur heart.
Thank you. Some breathing room. Now, a palm to enhance something or Chiron. Let's give him a visit, shall we? Ah. Nice, nice. I do really like the way this looks. Looks like we have basically a little bit of everything here. I take it I won't be able to afford all of these, so I'll go and take that, take this.
This one, please.
The Titan's coin that you exchanged for this message. We shall find all of it, melt it down, and return the gold whence it came.
Sounds good to me. My freeze effects last longer, or ice flourish. Probably cold storage, right? It's my favorite piece of Halo 3 free DLC. I'll take it. Also,
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
alright, let's start with our first boss fight out of Erebus.
Farewell, Lord Charon. Headmistress.
There she is. You reached the edge of Erebus already. You have surpassed my expectations, Millenoi.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate, for all your guidance and the compliment.
In my place, you'd have done the same. However, now is not the time for pleasantries. 'Tis for a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames awaken. Clearly unprepared as yet.
Back already. Damn it.
Well, I hate to say it, but it was bound to happen. Upon each return visit back to wherever the hell we are, we can confide in our little froggy buddy.
See what I get for staying out all night, Chronos.
Oh, Chronos. On top of that, we have guests.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Many somethings I have to do here, but look at this. This reminds me of like a little pillow / blanket fort that you would make and just hanging up all of this fabric and laying out on the floor. No bed with proper box springs to be found. Like, come on. The closest thing we have is this stone table. And also a brooding image.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
That damn Titan. Well, as we step out,
Stand tall and show no weakness.
Come here.
welcome to the Crossroads. This place is a visual feast, and I love the way it looks.
Time forced our hand, Millenoi. Nary soul expected you to slay our enemy last night on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Chronos.
Death to Chronos.
Death to Chronos indeed, and also I salute your six-pack.
Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Millenoi. This cauldron's filthy still, alas. But there's something at our altar you may use, and I've unsealed the silver pool as well.
Okay, well, that is good to know. As of now, we can't exactly concoct anything, but we'll get into that probably after our next death. For now,
The Crossroads, that haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld, conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my father's realm. Okay.
we'll get there. But first, we might need a little help
Times.
from our friends.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Your skepticism's duly noted.
Hail. Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he died from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Certainly hope so, but hey.
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
Oh, look at them. They are so attentive and so happy to see us, unlike you, Hypnos. How dare you wreak this yassification upon us?
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
Yeah, Eternal Slumber doesn't actually sound all that bad, but this is where we'll be doing a couple more things once they become available to us. There's a nice little hint of things to look forward to, so yeah, we can't even do anything over here yet.
The river's overflowed back there.
Perhaps one day in the distant future we'll discover what lies beyond that barrier, but for now, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Namely,
My altar.
use the altar to grow stronger.
Headmistress lent me the Arcana.
Initially, this might seem a little overwhelming, but if you think of it as the Mirror of Darkness in tarot card form, it might make a little more sense. We have all of these hidden cards that cannot be unlocked unless the adjacent card has been purchased.
The sorceress.
So we'll buy stuff up using Ash, and you can definitely optimize your playstyle by way of these cards that you can eventually upgrade, but you do need many materials to make it worth your while.
The Wayward Sun. The Furies.
Seeing as how that is probably everything we can purchase right now, you'll notice the Grasp of the Arcana. We need a lot more Psyche before we're able to equip more of these, even if we had enough Ash to buy the cards themselves. You'll notice that number in the upper right hand corner. If that exceeds 10, you won't be able to equip it. So it's very important to be seeking that out as well. But as far as things are concerned, I'm pretty happy with what we have here so far. Eventually we'll get some Death Defiances and
That'll do.
it'll be great. Now for our Nocturnal Arms.
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
Until we find more silver and cinders and other important materials, we won't be able to use these just yet. So,
Much more than just this staff bathing in there.
indeed. And we also have like a smaller little area too, so definitely a lot to look forward to here.
Disciples, attention! Allay your fears. She has returned.
Skelemon Tresius, what are you doing here?
A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20!
Commander Skelemius, sir.
Again. All right, that's enough. I shall return.
Forgive me, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You see?
Death to Chronos. I'll see to that. No one is more prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
It's time indeed. And because I only plan on updating the series a handful of times, only once a week, we can probably dip back into good old Erebus for another crack at things. And in case you were wondering, beyond our tools and weapons, we've got the world's most comfiest stone benches.
The task comes first.
Yes, ain't no rest for this wicked gal. Let's try it again.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan. The Trident Sigil.
That's right. Our good old Uncle Poseidon has made his triumphant return.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Hell yes. Poseidon operates so much differently in this game than he did in the first, and he's got some very helpful boons. I'm not a particular fan of the geyser ring, mostly because I do love my Omega Cask being stronger and beefier, but the immediate detonation kind of backfires more often than not, and usually you would want fluid gain for a faster weapon, but as of right now, we don't have any way of regaining our magic during battle, so this is the next best thing.
All of you gather round.
So it comes to you pretty nicely, but there you go. Nice. Well then.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Yeah, that's a little depressing if you think about it. Here we go. Whalers. How dare you? Oh shoot, what is happening over here now? Send some of you off over there. And how about that? We're alright. We'll be fine. Thank you. Yeah, nothing else in here. Another chance with Demeter, or we can increase our magic bar. I think I'll take this. This will probably be well worth it, especially if we find the boon I'm looking for. But who knows? Probably won't, actually. Okay, now you're just being a jerk. There you go. Try some of this. Hello. Can I have some spirit bubbles?
Olympus calls.
No, doesn't matter.
Lily, I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Chronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
Huh. Well then. Local climate, I think, is pretty nice. We just had that, but a better version of it. But if we're going to be doing a lot more attacking, maybe we should just stick with the Ice Strike, and then bonus will be the Omega Cast that we eventually get.
Now.
We have Ash or... As much as I would like more Psyche, let's go grab some Ash so that we can unlock some desirables that I very much would like. Pretty much ASAP. Wanna give me the old 1-2, sir? I don't think so. Here you go. That's what I was looking for. Set you up right there. Oh, I just saved you from certain doom, sir. Oh my god. Yeah, that twofer he gives you. It hurts. Thank you. That somehow missed. What else we got? A couple over here. Ooh. Just love spreading out, don't you? Yeah, enemies with shields are very scary. They don't get staggered, and they will bully you through every ounce of deviousness they have.
More ashes.
5 ash. Beautiful. Well, I'm still looking for magic regen from Demeter, so I think we'll maybe focus a little on that.
I'll send you to your graves.
Please do. I would love it if you did that. There we are. It was worth it for the 5 health, damn it. I am not ambitious enough, I think, to believe that we will be able to escape at least the first layer on this run. We're gonna need a few.
Rest for now in peace. In the name of Hades.
That actually wouldn't be too bad if I can find some better things for it, so weed killer it is. Oh, interesting. Let's see what we have here.
Silk and load it. Oh! What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
Well, it's pleased to make your acquaintance, Madame Arachne. She has silken fineries, which essentially serve as bits of armor with perks. As soon as you take the amount of damage that this armor will protect you against, the following effects will go away for the rest of the run. Unless you find some other boons or keepsakes to help supplement these things, you usually just want to go for the one that gives you the most defense, but the more useful ones are obviously the more brittle outfits. So,
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Woven with care.
and it certainly feels like it. So long as we have not taken 40 damage, we will now have a steady resupply of magic, which is great. In certain rooms, you'll find a lot of cobwebs around, and you can usually find enemies inside of it, but we'll get into more of what this entails a bit later. But just know that it's not necessary to destroy them all. For now,
To your success.
to my success indeed.
This one again.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take this a little diplomatically, simply because I'm worried but thankful that it's this mini boss and not the other one that it could be. Wow, I'm amazed that did not hit me. There we go. Yeah, this regen is going to be so much help, so I'm going to play definitely more conservatively as to not lose it. Hello. I can't believe you would let your root tail do that to me. Uh-oh. There we are. There's your shield. Appreciate it. Ooh.
Go haunt some other glade.
Damn right.
I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
That's right. The goddess of flame herself, Hestia, has joined the fight. And none of these boons are what I was looking for. She has a very interesting moveset, but burning and scorching enemies is so good and so viable that you really just want to utilize it the best that you can. I think for now, I really didn't want to have to waste this on a special, but I suppose I must.
Whew, that almost burns.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, yeah, thank you. Had to check my boons.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Why not both? I feel like that's
Silk cocoons.
palpable. Oh, here we go.
Arachne?
Well, another one of her tricks is having us find the item, and occasionally,
Molly.
you'll probably just find a very strong enemy instead, usually with a shield, which is fine. We'll just take care of him nonetheless. Do some of that. But once we find the item, we'll be set to leave, so there we go. All done. Yeah, if you want, you can keep looking, but it's usually not worth it, like I mentioned. Let's go for some O-Ball. I think this might kind of work in our favor a bit if we find Charon in a good position. Ooh, what are you thinking?
No, you don't.
Also, we could do some of this. Oh my god. Just go and hit me right through that, why don't you? There you go. Go with some of this too. Get you nice and caught up in there. I mean, it's not too bad. It essentially, like, increased the power, but the burn is really where it excels. So that's what you want to be on the lookout for. Oops. Okay, I'm sorry. Go away. Here, eat some fireball, please.
And now for you.
Man, they're getting the hot and cold end of it. Thank you. Well, we have Daedalus or a Palm. I think the choice is clear here. It wouldn't be a good old-fashioned Hades run if I didn't get nothing that I wanted. Oh boy. Yeah, this fire might not actually be the greatest. The special for this weapon isn't my favorite either. Here, let me try something here. Good to see you all. Just let me get out of here. I think I'm attacking some people over there. Oh, jeez. Get out of that. There we are. Okay, you can go. Appreciate it.
A Daedalus hammer.
Ah, man, they really want me to freaking use my special, but that is not what I put on my attack. And I'd rather have my cast used than anything else. Well, I think anything that helps restore our magic is gonna help here.
Such secrets in this stuff.
Ooh, should we go for some bones? Let's do it. We're gonna want a couple of those, believe me. What are you fellas up to? What if I do some of this? So if I use this, it uses 10, but it's supposed to give me more back, no? Maybe not. Yep, that's not gonna work. I need some more of these things, thank you. Yeah, having only 50 of these is a hard sell, man. I have no magic right now. Also, it costs 30 to cast this thing. It's powerful as hell, but damn. Okay, please leave me alone. Thank you.
Clear.
50 crystals, sounding good, and it looks like we are already right in front of the boss. Do I dare seek Poseidon, or do I drop off all my gold? Yeah, let's go take care of that, because the boss is not going to be beaten here today. That's all I can say.
Night protect you, my lord.
I'm just short. Oh no. Shoot. What do you have for me, Charon?
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
Amen, brother.
Here's the gold.
Would you believe it, hot stuff? I have on good authority that somebody around here has laid a claim to being eldest of Olympus. Well, Demeter, care to explain that one?
Estia, you had abandoned us. To be an Olympian is not merely a birthright, but a pledge, both to this family and this mountain. Restore your rightful status, and join me now to aid my granddaughter.
Oh my god, we already got a freaking duo. Well, the smoldering is kind of what I was looking for, because when they're ensnared in your cast, it's just 30 damage every second for 3 to 5 seconds. Is pretty good and it adds up over time, but whenever we freeze, amplify scorch effects, and it'll deal twice as much damage, so I guess we don't really have much of a choice.
Of the hearth.
And of course, random power-up. Flame Flourish. Alright. So we'll definitely need to focus a lot on everything here, but let's go and die again, I suppose.
Greetings, witch. A chill swept through the air as you approach. It's seasonably cold. And perhaps it is as Demeter desires. She aids you, does she not?
She does. She knew me for her granddaughter at once. Have you had opportunity to speak with her about me and all that's transpired?
No. I've been a bit preoccupied. At least here, Demeter shall be able to cool her wrath against me for keeping you a secret for so long.
An intriguing story, but it is time to fight. And I think we're actually not doing too bad so long as we don't take too much damage here, which I think is the biggest sort of hurdle we're gonna face here. Luckily we did get some armor, but we're gonna start seeing a couple of patterns in her attack. She's gonna divide into 3, one will be real, and she'll also do a couple of these shock waves that, per tradition, I will probably find myself walking into on my own accord. But if we can really capitalize on the freezer burn, I think we'll be sitting pretty here. Also maybe go and pick up that material up there. I think it's just a molly flower. Ooh. Oh, and phase 1 is done already. Alright, yoink that before we die. So she's gonna be invincible, and we have to take care of her coven of witch bitches, of which I am a proud member of, if not an honorary one. But once they're all gone, oh, she's going back to her old tricks. With a little bit of changes in her attack moves. That one's actually easier to avoid. But this is good. This is actually working out really nicely for us. So it might not actually take forever. I am using my special a little more than I want to. Aiming on that is really finicky on the X-axis. Hello, thank you for aiming. And those perfect timings down. No back shots on that, unfortunately. But eventually, if we reach her 3rd phase, oh my god, she is kind of just letting us wail on her. Oh, and she left.
Good.
Oh, here we go. Avoid this so you don't get cursed. If that catches up with you, you turn into a sheep. But right now, it is a little hard to, wow, not get hit. Damn. Alright, well, unfortunately we lost our magic regenerative properties, so the fight is going to be substantially more difficult. Probably shouldn't be wasting my 30 plus attack move on some of these witches. But again, now that they're gone, we just go ahead and focus on her running away. That's fine. I think it's that one in the upper left, actually. No. There you go. Ooh, this also hurts. Your iframes are virtually non-distinguishable from just everything else, so be very, very careful. God, that burn is doing numbers. You see that. I love me a good Scorch, but holy hell, Demeter and Hestia joining forces in the name of defeating the ultimate witch bitch. Oh shit, that was so dumb. Well, let's not take any more silly damage. think that would be ideal. And let's finish it off, please, once and for all. We might actually do it. Come on, Melanoy, you can do it. Ugh. Just burn, just keep on burning. Oh, come on, she keeps doing this now. Damn it. And there was a spirit bubble up there. Here we go. Yes, yes.
Enough. You fought with diligence and with ferocity. But surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress. I passed the test. Cinder.
Did we, though? Because we are in a fair bit of trouble come the next biome, which I don't even want to spoil here. Should we just end things off and then die at the beginning of the next episode? Here, let's get a glimpse at what to expect. God, my hands are sweating.
The pathway's down.
This is our interim floor. We get a fountain here, and eventually we'll be able to make upgrades so we can get our keepsake cage, as well as a well of Cheiron, amongst other things that I will not get too much into, but let's go ahead and proceed.
Beginning descent.
Welcome to one of my favorite biomes.
That's cold.
Oceanus.
Look who.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
You're a long way from the crossroads, Trouble. So, this is where the real action is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
Things took a turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night. Oh, one last thing.
What did she do to me?
Oh no. Well, unfortunately, my friends, the incredible Eris herself has blessed us with her strife, which means enemies will start dealing more and more damage after every encounter and counting. So we're essentially screwed for the rest of the run, but luckily, I kind of already figured as much. So as long as we don't lose any of our boons, I think we might be able to stand a fighting chance against some of these, but don't hold your breath. Let's go down and see how long we can make it, because now we've got freaky fish dudes. And they are actually really incredibly designed. I love the variety of enemies in this game and just their capacity for burning and death. But something you'll notice is that there is an overabundance of traps in this biome. And usually you can use it for good, but sometimes it'll backfire. So there we have a steam pipe that burst, and God, they're just gonna keep spawning out of the water, aren't they? Kind of puts our whole casting business to bed. Damn it. And the fact that we don't have anything to really work with in terms of getting our magic back. Let's use this, hide in the corner. Oh God. And the steam at the end just does a little extra damage. I think we're good. We lived.
You see?
Only marginally. Jesus. All right. We have a choice between health or wealth, and you know.
Farther than last time. And those spiders get around.
Really? Well, first and foremost, let's go and gather some things and see how unlucky we can get here today. Yeah, this guy's actually not too bad, mostly because he will explode. Not usually be much of a nuisance. Oh, okay. Well, don't usually get that lucky, but speaking of, I think we got a date with Lord Sharon. And he has got something that I've been looking for. This pleases me.
Even the faintest river current in the underworld bears willingly the boatman of the dead, wheresoever he may please.
I'm grateful he made the trip.
Me too. Hestia.
May I?
You really have to pay that Charon character in these situations. What sort of daft system is that? What, no blessings for the poor? Doesn't seem fair at all.
That is so mean, man. Well, Smoldering is what we're gonna be dying with, so.
Fired up.
And as much as I would like to see Poseidon again, I don't want to fight the mini-boss. It's really not that bad. It's only when you don't have magic is when it's bad. And getting pretty lucky here, all things considered. There we go. I think I can even just use my normal cast for that too, which is nice. Do some of this. Yeah, it still burns. It just doesn't have like that explosion detonation effect. Alright, so that is good also. I just do... Yeah, we're cheesing this. That's as far as we go. Hello. Are we gonna see the boss here? I don't want to, you know, get too ahead of myself, but we very well could see the boss. And also maybe cheese through that, but they're pretty hard, to say the least. Come on. There we are. Can I get some more spirit bubbles, please? This thing has been holding this run together by a damn string. Yeah, it's got to be the attack. Oh, come on. Okay, it's not happening, I think. There you go. Enjoy.
Grandmother.
Oh, it's so good.
In the name of Hades.
And our choices are pretty slim once again. Winter Coat is a little disappointing because priming your magic essentially means that it will be made unavailable to you even if you have restoration for it for the entirety of that round. And to cut it by that much is a little excessive, so unfortunately, I think the best thing that we can do right now is local climate.
Cold comfort.
And as much as I like it, it's just not something that is exactly suitable for our time here. Over here, we also get our fair share of choices. If you find a locked door, you can elect to fight some enemies in order to open it, in case you didn't like the other thing that was offered to you and you have no fated persuasions. We took out the crawdaddies, and it's either health or a soul tonic.
Jump.
Think I need this right now. And we get to go ahead and play in this room. Serpents are really annoying because they do have a tendency to just hang out on the other side of the room and throw pot shots at you. And to be completely honest with you, that is a completely unreasonable way of fighting, at least in my opinion. So we've still got the bubbles, which is good, but we just don't exactly have the capacity to really make it work. The mini-boss for this biome, or at least one of them, is very similar to these guys. God, annoying. Leave me alone. But this, yeah, this casting might actually have been a bad idea. That's not good. I should also make note of the ambient singing that's happening in the back. It's a little spooky, it's a little eerie, but it's very, very soothing. I just want to follow it. It's compelling me to follow the sound of the music. Where have we heard that one before? Well, it is a really good thing that this freaking attack is strong and icy. Hello. Let's not get caught behind any more tables, please. Ooh. Yeah, that physical attack. They just, they sneak up on you, and then they just go ahead and sucker punch you with their freaking face, man. Every time. Alright. There we are.
Not now.
Nope. Okay. I guess not. Yeah, Demeter has been saving this run like crazy, and Hestia to a certain extent, but there are some very interesting synergies that you would never think would come to fruition. And this one just seemed pretty obvious because, well, it's hot and cold. There are two diametrically opposing forces working in tandem to really lay down the chunks. For as weak as our weaponry is, and all of our cards. Come on now. Oh!
A soul tonic.
Damn. This is going to be the sufferiest of games we have ever suffered. I think we should probably just double down on soul tonics. Hope we can make it work. This is a fun room to be in. The Olympic pool and shellbacks. At least not chargebacks. There we go. We still got to make sure to... Ooh, watch out for the heat vents. Yeah, there we go. Cooking up some raw fishies tonight. Yeah, so I guess just using a regular cast is probably in our best interest. Magic free and they just stuck in there. That's also good too. I forgot that also gives us 5, doesn't it? Maybe that's the little soul thing that it's letting out. Ugh, the bubble. Okay, you need to stop that, sir. God, there's more of you. They do love blocking a good old Omega attack. Enough. I will cook you and have you for dinner. They do like attacking from afar, which is really annoying too. There's just so many more projectiles in this game than I honestly remember. Ugh. And also, their little spindles, their range is getting a little excessive here. Don't know how I feel about that. They just keep spawning. Just keep on coming. That's alright. Get out of the... Damn. Steam vent. So many things are just out to murder you. I don't think this is a very safe work environment, if you ask me. There you go. See, I have projectiles of my own, and I supplement them with regular frosty attacks. Just trust me, it works. Yeah. We've been doing pretty nicely on our magic, honestly.
Soul tonic.
Yeah, it's another one.
Greater focus.
Oh. You know what? I don't really feel like cooking with fish oil today, so I'm probably not gonna bother unsealing those other ones. Let's just take the ash. We can honestly use all of the materials we can get, and oh no!
Pinheads.
Pinheads. They attack in great numbers, which means using your cast that has fire imbued into it is going to be one of your greatest assets. That will just cut them down to size. And you know, this actually works out really nicely here because we can attack each one for a 12% chance. Get some magic. So there you go. You guys need to stop just hanging out over there all on your own. There we go. Just get a little closer. Get some of our lovely little bubbles. Alright. And there's more. God. Are you guys good? Burn! Burn! You all must die and burn. Oh no. This is bad. I should probably just go ahead and use the following one, my Omega. But this is working out pretty nicely for us. Be very careful about being in the corner where there is a trap waiting to go off. There we go. Oh, come on. That's no good. Thank you. I'm telling you, man, Hestia is no joke. She can really help turn the tides here, along with Poseidon, who I'd love to see a little bit more of, but he's off busy being the cool uncle. Hot damn, all that for 5 ash, man. Oh no, we have officially reached the end. Oh god. Well, we don't have enough money to purchase anything. So, I think, as much as I'd like to see Poseidon, Hestia. Please show me something good.
I accept this message.
Well, at this point, I think because one of the enemies we're about to face is stationary for most of the time, fire extinguisher is probably the way to go. But with that, ladies and gentlemen,
an ever-present song compels the nightmare-bringing princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
It's very pretty.
This, my friends, is where we part.
What's everybody queuing for?
As we're about to find out, it is to witness my death. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, no way. No way. Look at Gal's a lady. Ladies never come to see our shows. You must be different. What's your name? Oh, make yourself comfy. We're just about to start, aren't we, gals?
Sirens. I should have known you were the source of all that singing. Slinked down into the underworld, have you?
It's the perfect pressure down here. Beats the pressure trying to make art while all our fans are watching, begging, Skilla, where's your next soul?
Don't you drown your so-called fans to death? Have you even got any left?
Oh, don't ever say such things about our fans. Oh, hey, gals, what say we give her the old song and dance?
Blast those sirens.